Today in MHS1,
we uncover the history of Beat the Drum,
learn about the McKinney Playing Show,
and more.
And it's all coming up on MHS1. Good morning, McKinney High School. Today is Friday, October 31st. I'm Ty Quarles.
I'm Leah Peters, and you're watching MHS1. Here at McKinney High School, our history runs thicker than a lion's mane. Ella McClure, Angeline Briner, and Kate Britt bring us more about one of McKinney High's longest-running traditions, Beat the Drum.
Beat the Drum is one of McKinney High's oldest traditions, dating back to the 70s. It is a way for students to build school spirit and excitement for the annual Crosstown Showdown.
Beat the Drum is a school tradition where we beat a metal drum for 24 hours in order to intimidate the rival school.
This tradition to me is super important because I think it actually does impact the outcome of the game, and I think it's so fun. I think it's probably one of the best activities we put on throughout the year. I think everyone enjoys it.
This year I'm representing Model UN at Beat the Drum. Our club usually gets time slots really late at night, so this year it was at 12 to 1 a.m. And usually I don't like missing sleep, but it's fun hanging out with friends at night.
My favorite part this year is because I'm a student council officer, I got to drive the drum to the stadium from the school. So I did ride in the back of a truck, shh, don't tell anyone, and beat the drum on the way to the stadium, and that was super fun. A little scary, but mostly fun.
I think it's important to keep this tradition alive so we can honor our school. And also, I think it's just fun overall for spirit building and team building against our rival school.
We have to keep beating the drum so we can beat Boyd every year, because the whole time I've been here we beat the drum and we've beaten Boyd. So I don't know, I think there's some correlation.
This has been Angeline Briner, Kate Britt, and Ella McClure signing off on MHS1.
This last weekend, the McKinney National Airport hosted a display day where they showed off corporate jets and Civil Air Patrol planes. Here to bring us more is Philip McGee.
This weekend, we went to the McKinney National Airport display day. While we were there, we saw a close-up of many different types of airplanes, drones, and companies, demonstrating each of their different use cases and operations. Most importantly, our school's aviation class hosted a booth to give families an insight into the class and the aviation industry. We interviewed some of the students from McKinney High School's aviation class and Jake and James Cobb, who connected the stadium flyover during the Crosstown Showdown. Here's what they had to say so far about their time in the class.
Hi, my name is Jake Cobb. I've been in the aviation program at McKinney High School. This is my 4th year, so I'm a senior in the program. What kind of inspired this is I've always loved aviation. And then, I was in middle school and I learned that McKinney had an aviation program, and that, my junior and senior year I get to be at the airport the first 2 periods. So I was like, sign me up. So at the beginning of each junior year, we get to start an airplane. That's what this looks like at the start. Airplane, bare bones and stuff, we're starting to build it. And then it turns out like this. This is my airplane, this is my baby 921 Echo November. But I've loved the program, and I've always wanted to do this. I got a really cool opportunity a couple nights ago. I got to fly this plane with my brother and his over the Crosstown Showdown game. And we did a formation 2-ship flight. So I was in this plane flying lead and he was in our other one. But I've always loved aviation. The program's great. And yeah.
Hi, I'm James Cobb. One reason I really got into aviation is ever since I was a little boy, man, just looking up at the sky, seeing planes go around, or like TV shows of superheroes flying. I've always wanted to know what that felt like. And so I got really inspired by it and decided, hey, this is the closest I can get to flying, so why don't I do this? And so I took a flight when I was like 7 with a friend, and I just fell in love with it. Everything, all the different things you get to do. it's so cool. And so then when I found out my high school had a program, I signed right up freshman year, and I've been in the program for all 4 years, and I absolutely love it. One thing I like the most about this program is all the opportunities that presents. So I know we get to go up in the control towers. I helped build this airplane right behind me. The flyover that we got to do over MISD Stadium. I mean, that was probably the coolest thing I could have got to do. Fly in formation with my brother. So the opportunities like that really, really, really just, they're so cool. And I mean, I want to bring attention to it as well, to this program, because, you don't even have to love aviation. If you like engineering, or if you just want something cool, man, come out here, get involved, see what it's about. You might find a love for it, But really, just I love the program. I love aviation. I've always wanted to do it, and I won't stop. It's awesome. Thank you.
If aviation is something for you, please contact your counselor for more information. This has been Philip McGee and Kendall Woodley signing off from MHS1.
Now here's Anthony Rios with your sports update.
I'm Anthony Rios, and this is Inside the Den, your ticket to all things sports at MHS1. Football blew out Boyd 29-15. The defense was unstoppable, causing 6 turnovers, one of which was an interception brought back to the house by junior Caden Scobie for a pick 6. It was also a good game for kicker Boston Stevens, who broke the record for the most field goals in McKinney High School history. Their next game is tonight at Plano East. Kickoff is at 7 p.m. Last Friday, volleyball played their last game of the season. Girls basketball is starting off this weekend. The Lions will face off against Sac City High School on Saturday. Well, that's all for Inside the Den. Back to you guys at the desk.
At McKinney High School, our teachers and staff enjoy dressing up just as much as the students. Here to bring us more is Leah McGuire and Carter Brock.
Many people's favorite part of Halloween is dressing up. Students dress up in all kinds of costumes. But wait, students aren't the only ones who like to dress up this time of year. Here's what the teachers and staff have to say about their favorite Halloween costumes that they've worn to MHS.
My favorite Halloween costume that I've worn so far to MHS has been a witch's costume. The students were really in love with my purple hair. I loved wearing a costume for Halloween because it makes it not seem like a regular school day at all, but a fun and whimsical day where we can all kind of connect and have fun with each other and really bring the little kid in us out again.
My favorite costume here has always been the lion suit because it's just so full of school spirit. They usually think I've lost my mind, especially when they come in the building and I'm on duty in the morning at the front door. And a lot of them looked at me, and when they see me dressed as a lion, they're embarrassed for me. And they're like, I'm so sorry. And I have to tell them, like, no, I didn't lose a bet. I choose to do this. This is the life.
I think the favorite costume I've worn here to McKinney High School is the Algebra 1 team dressed up as characters from Monsters Incorporated. I was Sully. We chose that costume because there was a contest amongst the math department and we really wanted to win best team costume, so we thought that would be really fun. And it was easy and relatively cheap to get together.
I really wanted to be a tardy slip, but it didn't work out. So I found this long receipt on Amazon, and I was like, well, why not? I remember having a parent conference, so it was really awkward because I didn't want to take it off because it was one of those conferences where I didn't want to be there. So it kind of broke the ice slightly. So, and then I had lunch duty that day, which was another weird thing.
My favorite Halloween costume was when we dressed up for soccer, or we were villains, and I was Syndrome from The Incredibles. The coaches will always kind of mirror what the seniors are doing, and so they were superheroes and we wanted to be the villains in that. I think the teachers need to get into that because it's fun and the kids love it when you dress up and you kind of make Halloween a fun day and just enjoy your job.
From competing in costume contests to going full on into their roles, teacher and staff love celebrating Halloween as much as students do. This has been Carter Brock and Liam McGuire reporting for MHS1.
Now here's Carissa A. with Fine Arts in the Field.
Good morning, McKinney High School. I'm Carissa, and this is your Fine Arts Update. Tickets for the Adams Family are on sale now. The cost for adults is $15, 10 for students, and free for MIC staff and theater students. Scan the QR code now or later by visiting our channel or website. Winter Garden is hosting 2 Try It Out days on the 3rd and 10th of November in the Band Hall from 6 to 8 p.m. 8th graders through 12th are encouraged to join the excitement and see what it's all about. That's all for today, Lions. Now back to you guys at the desk.
McKinney High School's show is entitled Metamorphosis and features Symphonic Metamorphosis by Paul Hindemith. Bands of America is proud to present in finals performance the McKinney Royal Pride Band.
Our show this year is titled Metamorphosis, which we thought would be a great way to pay tribute to 110 years of McKinney Band. And over the past 110 years, band in general, and not just our program, has changed a lot. But more specifically for McKinney High School, the band program has gone through a lot of changes in the past 3 to 4 years. We've completely rebranded, we have a new staff, there's a lot of excitement and energy around the band program, and this just felt like a really fun and creative way to tie that into our show for the year.
Well, that's all we have for you today, Lions. Make sure to follow us on Instagram and TikTok at MHS Mainstream.
And make sure to listen to the Mainstream Podcast on Spotify or our website, mainstreamnews.com.
And remember, if it's news,
and it's at McKinney High School, it's MHS1.